Good morning, you beautiful people sitting right there. Or are you standing? Why are you standing? Sit down. Relax. Kick back. Trucker Josh vlogs are starting. How's my beard? My beard okay? I forgot to comb it before talking to you. Oh yeah. So I just woke up here. I'm in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. That's in Canada. In the western part of Canada. Some might think it's in the central part of Canada, depending on how you feel. If you want to go by the official way of seeing it, we're in Western Canada. We're headed even further west. We're going to Alberta. Our first drop this morning, or this whenever I get there, is in Lethbridge, Alberta. That's in the southeast corner of that province, just above western Montana. And then we go a little further north to Olds, Alberta. Like, that's an old man. Olds, old plural. I don't know how they came up with these names for these towns. I don't know. Olds, Alberta. And from there we drop off another piece. And then we meander our way into the Rocky Mountains of Canada, even further west, to a little city called Kamloops, British Columbia. And deliver our last piece there. And then I have a reload. I believe it's in, just reading it here, I think it's in Savannah, British Columbia. I'll have to get back to you on that. Savannah, maybe? Can't see it right now. But we have a reload of lumber that's going back to Manitoba. Gonna take me home for the weekend, as long as I can get it loaded in time. It's one of those loads of lumber that I have to tarp. Yay. I have a step deck behind me, a tandem step deck, so on the way back I'll be able to pull a gross weight of 87,500 pounds. I have to make sure they don't load me up too much, and then I have to tarp it so that I can take it to where it needs to be so that they can leave it outside. It's the way it is sometimes. Trucking. Doesn't have to make sense. You just do what you're told. Speaking of which, Diesel. You gonna tell me where to go? It's my navigator right here. If you're new to the vlogs, hey, welcome. Diesel. This is the Diesel Weasel here. The one and the only. He's my navigator. I'd get lost without this guy. So this is where we're at today. Yes, we still have a lot of bugs on our windshield, and it will remain that way until fall time. We're at the Husky. It's a common chain or franchise of truck stops in Canada. Sort of like, you know, Pilot Flying J or TA, PATRON in the United States. Every morning starts with the weasel. It's a really windy day out here, but the wind is coming from the south behind me. That's a good sign. It means it's bringing up warm weather from our friends down there in the States. So we've still got this behind us this morning. Every morning I gotta come back here and check to make sure that nothing is shifted, that nothing has been tampered with during the night, and that everything is good to go for the road. Alright, now that the pre-trip inspection has been completed, everything is good, this truck is safe to operate. If it's not, that's my fault, and I'll get penalized for it. So your pre-trip inspection is very important. Air in all the tires, that's important. Breakfast, important. Not really part of the pre-trip, but I would recommend you add it to your pre-trip. Now, the way I've been taught in the e-log here, you have to allot at least 15 minutes in your morning to your pre-trip. Even if it only takes you 8 minutes, you have to allot 15 minutes. Either just take your time or do your pre-trip and go and have some breakfast. I've already been here for 20 minutes, so I'm good to get going. There is an inspection blitz coming soon. When you watch this, it is in effect. So remember, when you're out on the road today, there's an inspection blitz going on continent-wide, minus Mexico. I don't know what they do down there. Do they even have safety blitzes? Do they even have safety protocols down there? I don't know. US and Canada, this week that you're watching this, be ready for inspections. They're putting an emphasis on your logs. Obviously, this is the first year with the e-logs, right? So make sure everything is current, up to date, and properly inputted. Let's get out of here. I'll do my little tug test. I've already checked the fifth wheel. Just to make sure my eyeballs aren't lying to me. I like to make sure that my trailer is attached and isn't gonna fall off. I'd rather double check or triple check than have that trailer fall off and kill somebody and their child, because, you know, I gotta live with that the rest of my life and ponder it in jail, you know. And I don't really want to go to jail. Oh boy. I should have probably cleaned my windshield before I left there. Oh man. Oh well. Oh well. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Now you guys are gonna have to look at those bug guts for a little bit. So let's get ourselves onto the Trans-Canada, just off to our right here. I have my coffee beside me here, so I'm ready to go. 4 hours to our destination where we gotta drop off one of these pieces.
In 850 meters, turn right on road to 1, then turn left.
Okay, let's do that. Now made our delivery here, and I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm trying to get to Olds, Alberta today. I thought it was a little closer. Turns out it's 3 hours away of just good highway driving, so probably 3.5 hours. So I might have to stop for fuel on the way. I'm hoping I can get there without fueling, because there's a Flying J nearby. But I would rather get unloaded today, because then I can go refuel after and then head on out to Kamloops so I can be there for tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait in Olds, Alberta till tomorrow morning. And then I get a shorter day today, and I'll get a shorter day tomorrow. By the time, if I leave Olds, Alberta, I might get to Kamloops in time to unload tomorrow yet if I have to start in Olds. But what a waste of time. I'd rather not do that. So, doing the best we can to get there and get unloaded today. As I get closer, I'll contact the customer again and make sure that they'll still be there. And if I'm running a little late, maybe they'll want to wait for it. I don't know. I can always ask. What's the worst they can say, right? Worst case scenario, I gotta wait there till tomorrow morning. Just bouncing through Calgary here. Just called the customer, and I will be there like 3 minutes after 5 o'clock. And I called them, I said, is there any chance at all I can get unloaded today yet? And he said, well, if we're still here when you get here, we'll unload you. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully they have some delays that will keep them there an extra 5-10 minutes so that I can get there and get this pallet off my trailer and then head into BC tonight yet. I had the option of going around the perimeter, around the bypass, and I chose to go down Deerfoot Trail here. I hope I didn't make a mistake. The bypass is a lot longer, and I'm already down to the minute, so this is a little shorter, but I'm looking at the traffic on the other side there. I'm thinking, oh boy, because we're headed into the city right now, right? As soon as we pass downtown, I'm thinking this might be my situation, getting out of Calgary on the north end. I hope not. I can't afford afford to lose 1 minute right now. I need to get this pallet off today. I mean, if I don't, that's fine, but man, will it ever save me a lot. It'll save me a whole day. Because we'll almost be in Kamloops tonight, or we'll be well on our way there tonight yet. If I can just get unloaded. Then I could probably get reloaded, unloaded, and reloaded tomorrow yet, instead of doing it the following day. So then I'll be a day ahead of schedule. All I need is no traffic for the next 60 miles, 100 kilometers. And just like we thought, all 3 lanes, the right 2 lanes are exiting there. I'm stuck in this lane because people won't let me back over, but trucks are allowed to be in this lane here. I just would prefer to be in the right lane, but great. Well, there goes my delivery. Guess I'm waiting till tomorrow. So frustrating. I don't know what it is, but I used my superior negotiating and persuasive skills of Trucker Josh. I called the customer again and let them know what happened. I said I hit traffic in Calgary and I won't be able to get there till 20 after 5. That's 20 minutes after they close. And they're like, oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we'll have someone here for you. You just come on down, we'll make it work. Really? Really? That is awesome. So they're sticking around to unload me, which is such a huge favor for me. So I'll be able to get a ways towards Kamloops tonight yet. I might be able to even get into the mountains tonight. I have 4.5 hours available to me to drive. Oh, and the scale's open. Oh, I don't need this delay too. I'm actually planning on showing up there at 4:15. But, oh well, with the scale I'll still be there at, 5:15. I'll be there at 5:20. So nice. You know, sometimes all you gotta do is ask. You know, you have not because you ask not. We made it. We made it. I'm just punching into the system here. Who signed it? Just gotta put his name in here. Yes, it is signed. It is signed by this guy. Any damages? Nope. Send that away. Yep, and we are off to our next delivery in Kamloops, British Columbia. Really nice guy here. Really nice guy. I apologize and explained to him, like, you know, I didn't mean to be late, but the Calgary traffic just held me up. He's like, oh, I totally understand that. That place it's like a madhouse during rush hour. Tell me about it, I discovered that. So now we're going to, yes, let's punch this into the GPS. Let's figure out how long it's gonna take us to get there. All right, we're looking at the shortest route here. We gotta go back down to Calgary, around and straight west on the Trans-Canada. I'll show you here. Give it a second for it to focus. There we go. Okay, so we're up there, you see that? There's Edmonton. I'll zoom out so you get some perspective of where we're at here. There's North America. We're out here in Alberta in Western Canada. So, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit further, and we're going into British Columbia right there. There's where the mountains start. We're up here. That's Edmonton, that's Calgary. We go back down to the green dot, which is Calgary, and then into BC. And my reload's right around that area as well. And that takes me home, which is, you can see all of North America here. This one here, that's Manitoba. I live right in the southeast corner of Manitoba there, above Minnesota. So I'm gonna go from there into BC. Can I zoom in one more? There we go. There into BC, then back across home, and I should be there Friday early enough to deliver my load, and then I'll go home. Probably leave Sunday again. So I am 688 kilometers from my destination, or from my last customer in Kamloops. Hold your horses there, Americans. I'm doing the math for you. 688 divided by 1.61. Nope. Is 427 miles. I have 4 hours and 14 minutes available to me. But I have only 3 hours and 23 minutes I can drive before midnight. The last I can drive after midnight, because I drove past midnight this morning, well, yesterday. Does that mean, I can't explain this.
We'll get quite a ways down the road anyways. But we have 6.5 hours left on our 16-hour window. So if you guys aren't truckers, I know this is just like, wow, right over your head, so just bear with me here. I'm trying to do some math in my head. It's hard, 1 second. And you thought truckers didn't need math. Hey, kids, you're watching me right now? You need math. Pay attention to your teachers. You need it, even for trucking. I use it every day. What was I thinking about? I never said I'm good at it, I just said I use it every day. Okay, 680. I think I'm gonna go back down to Airdrie and fuel at the Flying J there. I'm pretty low on fuel. If you take a look down here at my fuel gauge, I didn't want to stop for fuel, and I'm glad I didn't, otherwise I wouldn't have made it here. You can tell it's 6:41 at home already. Why is this so dirty? When did this happen? What's this? I haven't stopped to even clean the dash today yet. So it's 5:41 here where I am right now. I think I can make it back to Airdrie, 30 miles. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll see. I'm just kind of relaxed now because it's been go, 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 go. You know? All day. It's kind of nice just to be like, whew, the work for the day is done. I can now take a break and then we'll drive the rest of our day as far as we can towards Kamloops. Tomorrow will be a scenic day because tomorrow the sun will be up. By the time we get to the mountains tonight, the sun will be down probably, but tomorrow will be good. Don't forget to tune in. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit the little bell beside the subscribe button so you get notified when I upload my vlogs, because I have no really set schedule. I try to upload a vlog every day, but it's at a different time every day. So hit that notification button so you get a little alert so that you don't miss it. I've seen several vehicles just parked in the ditch for no reason today in Alberta here. Look at this guy. Look at this Dodge just parked in the ditch there, just hanging out. I've seen like 6 of them. Just wherever, just parking there. What is this? We are a civilized nation. Find a parking lot. I don't know what he's doing down there. He's not stuck, he's just hanging out. Well, if you could see past all the bugs, there's the mountains. We did actually get here before the sun went down. It's summertime. The sun doesn't ever go down. Closest, it's not even summertime. It's getting close though. It is 9:30 here mountain time. So that would be 10:30 Central Time, where I'm from. And we are here in the Rocky Mountains, getting very close to the border with British Columbia and Alberta. I've got to find somewhere to park though, so I got to keep my eyes open here. I'm running out of time on my e-log. Doesn't feel like it's been that long of a day yet though.